Glasses Talks. The title of the talk today is Wasted. You might think of a lot of different ways that a person could be wasted. But let me tell you what a tragedy is. A tragedy is to waste your life. Let me read you a story. You want to know what a tragedy is? Listen to this. In Reader's Digest a number of years ago, Bob and Penny Stifer took early retirement, it said, from their jobs in the Northeast 5 years ago when he was 59 and she was 51. Now they live in Punta Gorda, Florida, where they cruise on their 30-foot trawler, play softball, and collect shells. The American dream. Come to the end of your life, your one and only life, and let the last great work before you give an account to your Creator be, I collected shells. See my shells? Dear friends, that is a tragedy. And so the question is, how do you not waste your life? You only got one shot at this baby down here. How do you not waste your life? Well, let's read a couple verses in the Gospel of Matthew. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Matthew, chapter number 22, and we're going to go down to verse 37. An expert of the law asked Jesus a question. What's the greatest commandment? What's the greatest thing that you expect from people who follow you? And Jesus came right to the point. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like unto it. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Encapsulated in those two verses is everything Jesus taught while he was on this earth. 4 things. Love me. Love God, number 1. To love God means not only do we say we love him, but he said, I know you love me when you do what I tell you to do in this book. That's how he knows whether we love him or not. That's the litmus test. Love God. Do what he says to do. And then he says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. I'm only going to be able to love other people to the degree I love myself, and I only love myself to the degree I know how much God loves me. So I need to know what he thinks about me and how much he cares for me. And I need to take care of myself physically, mentally, socially, and emotionally, obviously spiritually. And then he says, love your neighbor. Who's my neighbor? The Bible's very clear on that. The priority neighbor is, if you're a follower of Jesus, is to love people in your family and those around you that also love Jesus. Who else is my neighbor? Those people that don't know God from Donald Duck. Those people that don't have a relationship with Jesus. If you take those 4 points that come from Matthew 22, 37 to 39, and by God's grace, you set out day by day to faithfully live those out with his grace and with his help, you will live not a tragedy-filled life. You will live a life that is filled with meaning and purpose every moment of every day. So don't waste your life. Do it his way.